There's been a lot of attention over the N-word and over white people using the N-word. There was a clip that came out not too long ago where Tom Hanks' son justified using the N-word because he feels that he's part of hip-hop culture.
I just want to clarify one thing. Under no circumstances would I ever go up to somebody that I didn't know and just be like, hey, what's up, my nigga? It's an unspoken thing between people who are friends who understand each other.
Now, I have a question for you. You use that word in a lot of your songs, correct?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Have you ever performed in front of an almost all-white audience where the audience is singing along to these words?
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really pay attention to see if the audience is singing along or not to that particular word. But I did see a video one time when it was a Caucasian dude and he was actually quoting one of my lyrics. And when he got to that word, he skipped over that word. But it was so obvious because he did it on camera. But I'm going to be real with you. You know, I don't think white people have the right to say that word. Because we have been mutilated, raped, like thrown in as slaves, like thrown in cells and chained up. You know, get in that cell, nigga. Or when the females was raped, lay down, bitch, or lay down, wench. Different terminologies they use. But I think when we use it in hip hop, that's our way of, we kind of flipped it now. Like to show that doesn't affect us anymore. Like, yo, that's my nigga. Or that's my bitch. It's more like a term of endearment. So I like the way we flipped it in our culture to show them that that weapon doesn't work on us anymore. So when I use it as a term of endearment. You understand what I'm saying? So we kind of flipped it. We've been raped and murdered to that word so long, those words so long, that it doesn't affect us anymore. We use it ourselves to show, you know, our oppressors it doesn't bother us.
Okay, but what about when white people use it?
I think it's wrong. I don't think they have the right to do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that's right. It's disrespectful and it's not right. You know what I'm saying? But it depends. You know what? Period. I'm just gonna say it's not right. Period. Because you still got racism. You know what I mean? And people, like I said, our people was murdered and raped to those words, to that word. But I feel like when we use it, it's a term of endearment.
Well, just this morning, the Confederate flag was taken down in South Carolina at the Capitol building. You heard about that?
To be honest with you, I haven't been looking into the media lately. I've been so busy, so I'm kind of out of tune with certain things that's going on. So some of this is new to me.
There was the South Carolina shooting that happened at the church. And then after that, there was a big backlash over the Confederate flag. And what happened was it triggered a vote in South Carolina, and they're actually taking down the Confederate flag in South Carolina. I mean, how do you feel about the Confederate flag in general?
I mean, I agree. I agree that it's definitely racist. You know what I'm saying? And I just think the world is changing, man. As time goes on, people evolve. And you know, hearing you saying they took the flag down, the world is changing. And the Confederate flag is definitely, you know, a symbol of racism. You know what I mean? We all know that. That's not a secret. So, you know, it is what it is, man.
What's your take on the Bill Cosby situation? Because recently some court documents came out where he actually admitted to drugging certain women.
Yeah, but it was a sealed document. Why did they go into a sealed document? And when I was watching something I seen when they said that the judge felt like since he did a masquerade or since he did a parade around over the years, sort of like a morality, like on a soapbox for his morals. You know what I'm saying? Like he was popular for having morals and values. They felt like the sealed document couldn't be opened. What? I didn't understand that. A sealed document is sealed. It's never supposed to be opened, correct?
Yeah.
So I didn't understand how they, you know what I mean? Why they did that from a legal standpoint. But just from a, you know, I can't say judgment because who am I to judge, but just from observing it, I don't like the situation. There's something weird about it. You know, everybody coming out of the woodworks. Oh, you did this to me in 1989. Oh, you did this to me in 1990. Like, these go back years. And why all of a sudden it's coming out? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. We just got to wait and see what happens and see the outcome. I don't think nobody should prejudge. I don't think nobody should really stick their mouth in it. It just seems kind of, orchestrated to me. You know what I mean? But we never know. We got to see how it turns out in the end.
There's a lot of emphasis right now in the transgender community. Caitlyn recently came out. Bruce Jenner is now Caitlyn.
Oh, okay.
There's the whole crazy story about Tiger that's happening right now. Now, you have a large family. You have 2 boys and 2 girls, right?
Yes.
Now, if one of your kids came to you and said, Dad, I feel like I am the opposite sex. I'm going to be transgender. How would that affect you?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Vlad. I don't even incite. I don't even focus on that type of insight. You know what I mean? I like to focus more on the positive side, so I can't really say. It's hard for me to say what I would do in that predicament because I'm not there. I really don't like when people say, "Yo, if that was me, I would've." You understand what I'm saying? Because you never know what happens until you're actually physically in that situation. So you can't really judge and say, I would do this or I would do that because you don't know what you would do until you actually feel what it feels like to be in that climate. So I don't know what I would do. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna sit here and say what I would do. I don't know what I would do.
I just usually judge people by the tone that they use when they say it. So it's been used as both on a regular basis. So, I mean, it is what it is though.
Listen, I think they need this. I think it's a few things they need to do. I think Ku Klux Klan members need to not be able to wear hoods no more. We need to see who's behind those motherfucking hoods. When those flags, and I think that the flag, you should still be able to fly it on your personal. Like you can still have it on your cars.